Hi, so in today's video, we are going to go over the rules of cypher pattern, the stop loss, and the take profits. So I'm gonna use NCD Chef for this scenario. This is from the incomplete perspective. So basically, this was identified on November 6, 2019. So so basically, the C point criteria was met due to the fact that price tag the 127.2 since that's the minimum and it met the minimum requirement for that C point. Obviously, you cannot from this screenshot you cannot validate the V point, so we're gonna go over that. So this was November 6th. I'm gonna use the replay uh, tool to just to make it easier for you to understand what's going on and keep you from being distracted. So this is what we had on November 6, 2019. So before we even start analyzing the 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 cipher, it's very important to first validate that V point. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense to go further with the analysis. So in order to validate the V point, we use the fifth retracement from X to A. And this is a valid B point because it went through the 38.2 but didn't exceed the 61.8. So it kind of ranged between the 50% and the 38.2, and then it dropped from there. So now that the V point is established, we use the fifth extension from X-ray to alpha back to X-ray. Then basically price respected that 127.2 zone. But not only that, but I also engage in this trade because of previous structure. There was a strong support on basically from October 30th, where it pretty much tagged this support line and price jumped from there. And that was pretty much my it was the number one reason why I was encouraged to take this trade off the C move to D. So I'm gonna hit the play button, and off it goes. So the C to D move was actually a clean, very clean entry, due to the fact that there was uh, very minimal drawdown. And also the other reason why I like to trade the incomplete cipher pattern is due to that risk reward. It's usually between 6 to 1 and 7 to 1, and I will show you how I calculate that. So I use this long position tool since we are going long from the C to D move, and my target is always the D point, that 78.6. So in this scenario, the risk reward is 7 to 1, which is extremely good. Although price didn't pretty much fail to reach the D point, uh, that C to D move was extremely good. So if price would have tagged the D point, then you had potential to trade the full or the complete cipher. So let's just pretend that the price did tag the 78.8 and shoot from there. So now you are pretty much in a position where you are identifying a stop loss. And again, the way I identify my stop loss is by using the fifth extension from X-ray to alpha, back to X-ray, and I'm pretty much looking for that 113. Let me do this again. So in order to find the stop loss, once the delta point or the cipher pattern is complete, I basically use the fifth extension from alpha to X-ray, back to alpha, and this is the area where I will put my stop loss, right here. As you can see, this is actually a very good zone because of previous structure. There's good resistance from here. And the way we calculate the TPs, we use the fifth retracement from Charlie to Delta, where the 38.2 will be TP1 and 61.8 TP2. Again, this would have been an unsuccessful trading it from the complete perspective due to the fact that price didn't reach the 78.6. So, but nevertheless, it was a good trade from the incomplete perspective from C to D. That was another good 50 pip move, which is pretty much what I'm shooting for on a daily basis. 50 pips off one pair.